Hey guys, man, Dragon Tamer Team Forbidden here, and we are back with, after doing some pre-releases with Eric the Cyborg, with BT13 Alphamon. Let's get to it, shall we? Of course, with the eggs we got our 4 Doraemon. Still basically the best egg for Alphamon or any X antibody deck, because the one in BT13 only kind of works when you got a full stack, so this kind of just tends to work better when you're doing your X antibody shenanigans with Cool Boy and Musha. Starting off with our first level 3 Doraemon, because we like getting our memory gain when we're putting X antibodies into our stack. And on top of that, him, Ryuda, and the other Doraemon are just basically ways to search through your whole deck, because everything's X antibody and all that in your deck. Just he won't be as good of a hit as he is before, because we are not running the Kodas in this build, sadly. For Ryudamon, another searcher for X antibodies, and then he can hit the Mushas, so a lot of times it is best to.
Hey.
Alright, I'll restart that. Hey guys, it's man the Dragon Tamer Team Forbidden here, and here we are back with, after doing the sneak peeks of BT13, Harley, hey guys, man the Dragon Tamer Team Forbidden here, and after doing some pre-release sneak peeks with Eric the Cyborg, we are back with Alphamon post BT13, so let's get to it, shall we? Starting off, we got our 4 BT7 Doraemons, because it's still the best egg for the deck. We did get another in BT13, but it doesn't tend to be as consistent with this when you're doing your X antibody shenanigans and placing stuff under, your stack, your traits. So if you can, you could play another Doraemon to have a 5th egg, but for now this is basically all you need to get your engine started and having your eggs. And starting off our level 3s, we got 4. Oh, whoops. We got 4 Doraemon. He got mixed in there, apologies. But he's your best level 3 to have in the stack, because when you place something into the traits, including himself, you get 1 free memory. So with him, Cool Boy, and other stuff, you're just giving yourself free memory for days. And then with the Doraemon, you go through a lot of your deck because of memory gain and draw 1s going off every turn. After the Doraemons, we got our Ryudamons. Sadly, in this build, we are not running the Kodas, so the most that the Doraemon can search is an X antibody, while this guy, if you're lucky, you can hit both X antibody and UG. So you'll probably be wanting to hard play him a lot, if possible. For the BT9 Doraemon, because discarding and drawing 2 is real good, especially with a lot of the later X antibody cards, especially when it comes to stuff like the Alphamons, who are attaching stuff from your trash under the stack. So you could be dumping stuff like your Doro Gray or Ryumons and all them to grave, so that way you could just put them under the Alphamon when it comes to it. Now onto our 4s. BT7 Dorugamon, all turns, gives 1,000 to anything X anybody, so free boost and blocker. And this guy, he's just basically the same thing, just without the blocker. Just free 1,000 all turns when he's into the stack to an X anybody. For Dexterugumon, for when we go into our cool boy plays to give us free memory and just increasing the stack, so that when we go into Alphamon or Yukon mode, it's an extra card to shuffle back to give us memory at the end of our turn. One BT7 Dorugray, because at least Bandai has given us this one nice thing, even though this could probably come back. And then to round up the rest of our regular level 5s, 3 other Dorugrays, which he helps with adding consistency and adding cards into the stack. So this guy does basically help out Alphamon if you have him out for multiple turns to put stuff into the stack, go into our Yukon mode, and then, oh look, I just have this bigger stack to either cut off my opponent's memory or bring it back to my turn again. Then to round up our level 5 line, 3 Dex Dorugray for, like I said, the cool boy lines, and then him able to pop low level digis helps out too. 2 of the BT13 Alphamon. Just let me, you guys let me know, which version do you prefer? Do you prefer this or do you prefer the alt art? As much as I like both, I think I prefer the regular art just a tad bit more. I wouldn't mind getting the alt arts if, you know, I happen to come across them, or if I'm out in the shops I see them, so I probably wouldn't mind getting them just to be, oh, you know, hollowed out X antibody, because anything that does have alt art I do tend to have in a lot of my decks. So for now I do have these because I did pull them from the pre-release pack, so that's fun. Comment down below which of your Alphamon is your favorite. 3 of the BT9 Alphamon, because de-digivolving anything makes it much easier to make a comeback or combo with what's coming up next, but between him de-digivolving and him saying that your play cost 10 or higher can't declare attacks, and then this guy even has a way better effect of he can't die if you just shuffle back a Royal Knight or X anybody in its traits. I wish a lot more of the Alphamons had something like that, but for now, he's the only one with it. With these Alphamons, it does make you a bit more control-like on what you do in your turn. 3 Ariumon, because we like unsuspending our Alphamon and swinging again, or just having a big body on the field that someone can't attack over. 3 Alphamon, or you can, like I was saying before with the de-digivolving of Alphamon, if you just play your stuff right, you can basically reduce anything to the same play cost, drop him, board wipe a whole field, good stuff. 2 Congo to go with our Alphamon. So we're basically saying you can't, your level 7, your play cost 7s and lowers can't declare attack as a Congo, your play cost 10 and higher can't declare attack as an Alphamon. You're basically stuck with swinging with level 5s. And a lot of times you don't want to risk swinging in with your level 5, because then that probably just going to end up destroying whatever combo piece or line that you're trying to make or go into. 3 Cool Boy, because we could still have something nice, and like, you know, showing you with the Dex line shenanigans of going into free Digivolutions, gaining free memory, drawing 1, good stuff. Real cheap. I'm surprised they did not hit this guy at all. And then to finish off the deck, we got 3 UGs, because swinging in with something and slotting a card underneath can still be good. If I had room for X Antibody, I would probably have thrown that in there, so that way I can, have the Digivolution when attacking, but it is tight as is without having to move some spots around here and there. But for now, that is BT13 Alphamon. Hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.